The history of Boy in Puyo Puyo. Puyo Puyo was the guide in Madao Monogatari 1 on the MSX2. Similar to how Kamu guides are in later versions of Madao 1. They decided other characters needed the popularity boost. Boy was already a ensemble dark horse with Madao fans at the time. They wrote a lot of letters to Compile, the makers of Puyo Puyo at the time, saying they absolutely loved him. He hasn't appeared in any other version of Madao Monogatari 1 or its sequels. It took 4 years for him to appear again in Puyo Puyo Tsu. In Puyo Puyo Tsu, Puyo Puyo asks Al if he's his mommy. To which Al says no. To which Boy scuttles over to her and hugs her anyway. Al gets embarrassed and then the screen fades to black as the Puyo match begins. And this started his current day characterization. Which was a big change from what he originally was. But it is for the better. He did not have a personality in Madao Monogatari 1. He was just really cute. Skipping Puyo Puyo Sun, Boy returned in Puyo Puyo N. He's encountered right after you recruit Witch. Here, in Boy's cutscene, Boy once again asks if Al is his mommy, and Al says no. Then he asks Draco, and she says no. Then he asks if Witch is his mommy, and she says hell no. Boy cries at those harsh words. Sarah Lee asks why she skipped over. Boy says he doesn't like slimies, he always needs to wash after that. After a long absence, Boy came back in Puyo Puyo 15th anniversary, and with the exception of Puyo Puyo Tetris came back in every game up until Chronicle. They definitely ramped up his childishness and the need to have a mommy, sometimes a daddy. Most of which is answered by saying they aren't ready to take responsibilities. Like most characters, Boy gained a few extra running gags. Like him being creeped out by Shizo, who thinks Boy is just the cutest. Another running gag is that Boy likes sitting on chairs. In this era, like Shizo and Al's last names, Boy's last name, Puyo, fell out of use. They've really ramped up his need for a mommy in his life. Which came to a boiling point in Puyo Puyo Chronicle. In Puyo Puyo Chronicle, Boy was met relatively early on in the lava town. As usual, he was looking for a mommy, but due to being a snow dog and plushie, he was being really cranky in the heat. Al and Co beat him in a Puyo match and took him with him. At the end of the game, when Raffazal showed up, Boy instantly knew that was his mommy. And he was ultimately the one who defeated Raffazal by slicing her some bread to be less cranky. Boy then called Raffazal mommy. And they adopted each other. I think it's an incredible arc. Puyo Puyo actually furthered a character story for once, and I think that's pretty neat. And this has lasting consequences too. Boot up Puyo Puyo Champions and Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 up right now and you'll see that Raffazal and Boy share a character slot. They are adorable. They do disagree on one thing though. Boy loves chairs, Raffazal hates them. But what family doesn't fight? They still want each other to be happy at the end of the day.